warm welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel here on social media. Today's episode, it had to take security in order to separate Anthony AJ Joshua and Dynamite Dubois from throwing punches at each other after Anthony AJ Joshua felt disrespected by utterances from Dynamite Dubois, whilst Dynamite Dubois will not take any form of intimidation from a man he once looked up to. All coming up in today's episode. So if this is the type of content you enjoy on social media, do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button, press the bell icon besides the subscribe, express your views in the comment section, and share this video with friends and family. Now, how Sky Sports have released a footage in which they were being interviewed by Ade in the presence of their promoter, that is Matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn and Queensberry promoter Frank Warren. Now, Anthony Joshua said that he wasn't going, even if it wasn't for the belt or any other thing, he was ready to fight. Then Daniel Dubois replied Anthony AJ Joshua that let's go. I took it that Daniel Dynamite Dubois was trying to reiterate to Anthony AJ Joshua that he was ready to fight at any moment, not necessarily putting up a fight during the interview session. The full clip has not been released, but what I have seen, that is my analysis of it. But Anthony AJ Joshua took it as a form of disrespect that Daniel Dynamite Dubois wanted to fight at that very moment and started talking to him as if he was his boy and asked him to shut up. And Dubois would have none of that and asked him not to talk to him like that and will not be intimidated by him. Then you could see the facial expression on Anthony AJ Joshua moving from one happy, cool guy to one serious and angry guy with a lot of venom, whilst Dubois was also ready to put Anthony AJ Joshua in his right place. It was such a wonderful scene to watch and releasing by Sky Sports. I think that this would go a long way to promote the fight. It has now shown us that there is a bit of grudge between both men. We've all heard the sparring rumors, which was released by Dubois' camp, especially having been reiterated by Frank Warren several times, that Daniel Dynamite Dubois knocked Anthony Joshua out in sparring, but Anthony Joshua has come a long way to debunk that in recent interview that nothing of that sort happened during their sparring session. But I think that all this is good for the boxing. It is good for the promotion of the fight, and I think that Dubois is beginning to evolve from that cool, gentle guy to become that serious monster that he was deemed to be. First, we all saw Dubois to be kind of laid back, but he started evolving himself, started pumping himself, getting his dad more into his camp, and he has come a bit more aggressive pre-fight. And unlike before, he wasn't doing that. But with Anthony AJ Joshua, he takes any form of aggression, any form of disagreement, or any form of trash talking as disrespect. I strongly disagree with Anthony Joshua with that kind of assertion, because he sees himself as a godfather and respect must be given to him, and he must also give you respect. But it's a fight anyway. Anyhow, you guys are going to fight, so things that happen in before and outside the ring shouldn't affect Anthony AJ Joshua so much, but he is beginning to show that emotional aspect of him, unlike when he started his career, where he was quite branded, quite laid back, the gentle guy, the likable guy. You could see that the street king Anthony AJ Joshua has now developed, where he doesn't no longer care about the brand positioning of Anthony AJ Joshua. He's ready to go right at you at any time. He recently even replied Tyson the Gypsy King Fury for the several trash talk he did about him. He replied and was glad that he lost. Unlike first, Anthony AJ Joshua wouldn't have read or said things. He would have dismissed it and just wish Tyson the Gypsy King Fury well. But now he is going at his opponent, anyone who comes at him with any form of disrespect in which he deemed about himself, he would go back at you. So I think that this fight is being promoted rightly With that footage being released, it has ignited the boxing fans across the globe, and it is beginning to generate that level of interest that will attract 100,000 people into the Wembley Sports Stadium. The fight card is a decent one, and I think that this fight would be a very good fight. We are not expecting a 12 rounds of action. We are expecting someone to be KO'd. Both men are not undefeated. They both lost to Alexander the Cat Usyk, but we would see who would come out on top. It is just amazing how we have seen Anthony AJ Joshua evolve to become that young fighter who beat the man who walked like a god on earth, Prince, for his IBF belt. Then he also beat Vladimir Klitschko at Wembley Sports Stadium, and now he is beginning to look like the old fighter, the man who is already on his way out of the game. Whilst Daniel Dubois was the young promising guy who faced challenges deep down and is on the rise. So it is a collision of two forces, and who has the better will would prevail on the 21st of September. I wish both men all the best. I would be coming up with film studies in September, and this is the right channel to be. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, express your views in the comment section, share so others can enjoy. Remember, your greatness has no limits. Thank you.